Right, deep breath.
You can take a deep breath.
Firstly, are you okay? I hope so.
Are you okay? I hope so. Who are you talking to, Holly? This isn't CITV anymore. You're not addressing S Club 7's police caution. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering what it means when big people say conspiracy to supply. This is a morning TV audience, Holly. They're fine. But get on with it, okay? They've got better things to be doing. A lot of them are probably late for a meeting with their dole officer, or they have to go and cash their gyro, feed the cat.
Feels very strange indeed sitting here without Phil.
I genuinely thought when I heard that she said, "Feels very strange indeed."
Feels very strange indeed.
That would have been a pretty wacky, a pretty out there approach to this self-pitying soliloquy of horseshit. I was thinking maybe I should have taken those deep breaths she warned me to. This is almost as bad as that time that S Club 7 got arrested in Covent Garden for being all doped up. And they lost the Quaker Oats deal, didn't they? Jesus. Quaker Oats just couldn't, they just didn't want that smoke. Literally.
Sitting here without Phil. And I imagine that you might have been feeling a lot like I have.
Aye, Holly, that's right. Holly Willoughby, finger on the pulse of the nation since the year 2000. I imagine all of the retirees and crackheads that watch you in the mornings, imagine they are having similar feelings to yours. I guess the overwhelming feeling is that they're going to lose their £1 million contract with ITV. Shit, I better say the right thing. Don't want to lose those millions of pounds. I wonder if I gave Quaker Oats a call.
Shaken, troubled, let down, worried for the well-being of people on all sides of what's been going on.
These people, I mentioned TV presenters in my video yesterday, and I told you how I think they're all vacuous grifters, shafting their way to the top and throwing their colleagues under the bus at the first possible opportunity. But I want to add to that. They're people with no internal dialogue. Does Holly Willoughby, is there a dialogue in her brain that has managed to convince her that the British public are genuinely shaken and troubled and concerned for the well-being of people on all sides of this? Or is it, as I suspect, that these people, these presenters, these TV personalities, these entertainers, right? Is it more plausible that, in fact, they just have a very underdeveloped superego, right? They don't really feel a lot of empathy or guilt. Because to me, this speech rings about as true as a Year 7's letter to his head of year after he got caught behind technology block smoking a fag. He can parrot all the reasons smoking is bad, but he's 12 years old. He's not processing any of it. I bet you're all shaken and worried and concerned for the well-being. Shut the fuck up. Smoking is bad for your lungs and can cause cancer.
And full of questions. You, me, and all of us at This Morning gave our love and support to someone who was not telling the truth.
I gotta say, the viewers are part of the problem. That's right, I'm sorry. Maybe some of you who are watching this video are part of the problem. Who the hell is so emotionally invested in Phillip fucking Schofield that they gave him love and support through the TV screen? Are you out of your minds? I guess this is just the price we pay for progress, isn't it? You know, people just get ever softer mentally and physically. And the media corporations are racking their brains trying to work out the best method to monetize our weakened state. You can just imagine the boardroom meetings discussing what to do about the Phillip Schofield situation. I believe, gentlemen, the time has come to discuss Phillip Schofield's indiscretions. Quite. He's been buggering one of the lackeys, so I hear. Now that just won't do, will it? Unless we could turn it to our advantage. After all, the yobbos do seem to enjoy his fake laughter. They say he has chemistry with that Willoughby girl. And just take a look at these latest popularity ratings from the surveys we did at the job centres.
Who acted in a way that they themselves felt that they had to resign from ITV and step down from a career that they loved.
Cry me a river.
That is a lot to process. And it's equally hard to see the toll that it's taken on their own mental health.
a lot to process. Everything's a lot to process, isn't it, nowadays? It doesn't mean anything. A lot to process is when you do one of those IQ tests and they say, what shape would this make if it wasn't collapsed, you know, if it were in 3D? Your brain's like, oh, fuck, would it be a cube? I don't know. So much to process. This isn't a lot to process. What you just said doesn't mean anything. I don't know, I guess Holly is contractually obliged to go and read that very heavily scripted apology, explanation, whatever. I guess the problem I have with this is the level of emotional investment that people have in these husks, in these holograms, these holograms. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. They're not real people. Holly Willoughby is not a real person. Phillip Schofield is not a real person. They're public personas, right? And I would go as far as to say, is even off screen, they're not real people anymore because they've spent so many hours of their lives on screen that public persona, they've come to believe that it's their real personality. Very Jungian. People should not be hanging on their every word. People should not be searching for some evidence of genuine recognition of anything they've done right or wrong. They don't have it. There's no internal dialogue. They're not real people. Okay? Right? Maybe the first couple of times, you know, way back in the day when Holly and Phil started working together and Gino, the stupid Italian chef, came on the show and said something like, I put it in your mouth. Their real emotions got the better of them and they had a big laughing fit. But then, just like Hitler, they started playing to the crowd, right? And they realised that everybody loved that attack of hysterical laughter. And so every show, just by coincidence, Gino would say something like, I'll put this sauce on your balls. And then they would all go mental, wouldn't they? And you'd lap it up, you bloody idiots, like pigs at the trough. Well, not this guy. I saw through it from day one.
I think what unites us all now is a desire to heal for the health and well-being of everyone.
Is it though?
I think what unites us all now is the witch hunt.
The beast will make off with your children. He'll come after them in the night. No. We're not safe till his head is mounted on my wall. I say we kill the beast.
I think what unites us all now is a desire to heal for the health and well-being of everyone.
Right there, nobody ever talks like that, do you? Can you imagine if you're having an argument with, I don't know, your significant other from time to time? I've been known to argue with my wife, and imagine if I ended the argument, like we just couldn't reach an agreement, and I said, okay, but I think what unites us all is a desire to heal for the health and well-being of everyone. But I said it was your turn to take the bins out. Shh, calm down, dear. You see, what unites us, I know you don't understand, but what unites us is, in fact, a desire to heal for the health and well-being of all of us, you know? I'm not taking the fucking bins out.
I hope that as we start this new chapter and get back to a place of warmth and magic that this show holds for all of us, we can find strength in each other.
I know, Anna, that you have some legitimate concerns about whether I'm pulling my weight or not in the house, you know, helping out with the kids, unloading the dishwasher from time to time. Legitimate concerns, all of them, but what we really need is to get back, you know, hear me out, we need to get back to a place of warmth and magic where we can find strength in one another. I'm not unloading the fucking dishwasher.
And from my heart, can I just say thank you for all of your kind messages and thank you for being here this morning. Myself, Josie, Dermot, Alison, Craig, and every single person that works on this show will continue to work hard every single day to bring you the show that we love. So on that note, Josie,
Come here, you bring it in. Bring it in.
Thank you.
Ugh, bring it in. I hate it when people say bring it in. You're not American. So all's well that ends well, I guess, because, you know, Holly and Dermot and Alison, they're all going to keep working really hard, round the bloody clock, to bring you back to a place of warmth and magic where we can find strength in one another. But hang on a second, we still don't know if they were covering up for Phillip Schofield. Holly said that she and her current colleagues, not her ex-colleagues, they're dead to her now, okay? They're working hard, along with ITV, to bring us back to a place of warmth and magic, okay? Where we can find strength in one another. She's doing the best she can. Don't you think she's been through enough? This is like the S Club 7 fiasco all over again when they lost their Quaker Oats deal. And Eamon Holmes when he couldn't advertise chocolate. It's always Holly's fault, isn't it? Well, anyway, that's about enough of that trash that I can stomach for one day. So, if you've enjoyed this video, if you're still listening to me, I think we know you have. Why don't you help me to help you by subscribing to this channel, right? Give it a little like as well, you know. And I don't know, yeah, you said that. Share it on other platforms, I guess. All the things that help people like me, help people like you to get back to a place of warmth and magic where we can find strength in one another, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What shall we do, Master?
It doesn't matter now. Just let them come.